I haven't really had a chance to check in with you to see how you're liking the co-host vibe, because I feel pretty good about it, but I know I take the lead on a lot of things, and I didn't know if that was
I like
wearing on
it.
you, if you want to
No,
switch
it's
or
perfect. I think that our dynamic it works really well for me.
does it? Okay,
So
good,
if it works
good.
well for you, but do you have any notes for me?
Um, no, I mean, I guess just let me know if I'm being overbearing.
That could go. I noticed Javiani made a like an outtakes, and I'm like,
Oh,
maybe
did you?
that could be an outtakes, be like, Mary, stop it. You're being overbearing.
Barry, it's my turn. That's the, yeah.
No, I like that you take charge because
Okay.
it's needed to keep the podcast flowing, and I tend to be more what's the word? I just am like more passive. I tend to be more passive. So I
That,
like that we're different in that way. I think
okay,
it
good,
helps.
good. That was my impression, but I hadn't checked in with you on it, so I just wanted to make sure. So
Yeah.
excellent. Yay. You're doing
Everybody
well.
has a different dynamic, and when we bring it all together, it works so well. So I
Yeah,
appreciate, all the qualities that
nice.
all of you bring to this.
Good.
Um, so
Yeah,
two,
and welcome, Sue. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Suze or Susie?
Um, Actually, I like to go by Blaze.
Oh, Blaze. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
That
We
works.
can.
Suze, S-U-Z, is how a lot of people in the cuddle community have known me. But
Okay.
Blaze is kind of my persona, especially for gaming. I just felt like,
Ah.
that's more what I'm
Mm.
embracing.
So when we introduce you, do you want us to first of all, do you want us to introduce you and say your name, or do you want us to say, we have a wonderful podcast guest here. Would you like to introduce yourself? And then let you
Yeah.
introduce yourself. Like, how do you want to handle that?
I'm fine with you guys introducing me. You can say Susan Lee, aka Blaze.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
Cool.
awesome. And yeah, Sue's Blaze just beat me to it. I was going to ask you that, like, where did your preferences lean towards for your name for this
Hmm.
episode?
And
Yeah, I
I
feel
can't
like
remember what
Blaze.
we've been doing. Has it been Mary, you introducing, or me? I can't remember.
I don't remember. We'll just do it organically, I think.
Uh,
Okay, that's
like back
cool.
and forth, one person does it one episode, the other
Yeah,
person does it
whoever
the
was
other.
just talking, if it's time to do the guest, that's the next person we'll introduce. I think it's working really well to take turns.
Mhm.
That seems to be good. And the prompts Davion gives us to get us on track if we're a little long. I like that. I think it's all working.
Cool.
So, yeah. Okay, cool. And Blaze, I think I've met you before. You look really familiar. Have I met you? I'm
Yeah,
not
we
sure.
were
Okay.
in probably one of the first Nurtured Nerds meetings, maybe the first one.
Oh, okay.
I
I
think
thought it
that's
was,
the only time we've met, unless it was some other cuddling.
yeah, I was thinking maybe some other cuddling thing like from 2 or 3 years ago, but who knows?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
It's like so much has changed, It's like
Yeah.
as I was going through prepping for this interview, I'm like, oh yeah, like gotta remember those days of cuddling and what happened. And
How it actually works, yeah. And do you have a cuddle position, Alyssa? Because I think I did the last two. I mean, I'd be happy to pick another
Oh,
one, but
okay. So I thought it was gonna be you pick the cuddle position and I pick the nerdy thing, but like
I
we
was
can
that
trade off too.
I like to do a nerdy thing too.
Okay, so do you have a nerdy thing?
You
I do.
both can go back and forth if you
Yeah,
like. You could
Because I
just
had a
say, "Oh, this
game,
is
but like
mine," and
that can
that's
be
the
for the next
language for that.
one.
yeah, I like doing the nerdy thing. So my nerdy thing for today, I was going to share my shirt because it says, "Hello, my name is Mary. I have hugs for you." And there's my at my website,
That's
and
your
it's
nerdy thing? Or
and that you can have t-shirts printed on Teespring. So that's what I was going to talk about as a nerdy thing. So, is that not
okay.
nerdy enough?
Hey, I said this was nerdy last time because I was like, I'm nerdy about learning how the human brain works.
Yeah, that was the nerdy thing I thought of for this time anyway, talking about how to get your shirts printed on Teespring, and it's fun. I like it. And why
So,
why I did this, because my name tags kept coming off in Cuddle Party, so I actually just printed like, "Hi, my name is Mary" on my shirt.
so smart. I love it. Because that's
Yeah.
exactly it. I've found name tags all over. I'm
I
like,
know, like people
that's
are getting up and they've got name tags stuck in their hair. Like, I'm done with that. Yeah.
so smart.
that's perfect. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
So we did Yab Yum last time, and then what was the one before that one?
It
Of
was
the
the
68?
68 and a half.
Okay, cool. So there's so many good ones.
On the list, there's some recommendations if you can't decide on one.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, when you go down to the cuddle of the episode.
I don't see
Ah,
any suggestions there,
choose or
but
is it
okay.
PML picture? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really see any
Oh,
either.
you must. I probably didn't update that one. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's
Uh,
okay. Well,
oh,
I was
I
thinking of the one. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think of one?
Well, I have a few and I was trying to choose. I was
Oh,
thinking
okay.
of doing stargazing because it's a good beginner one. It's a good
Oh,
like
okay.
ease into position, if you're going to a cuddle event or you're just starting out with one-on-one sessions, like that could be a good opener
Nice.
because you can either be not touching at all and just like slowly get closer and closer, or you could start with like just shoulder to shoulder or just like touching
Mm,
pinkies even, or yeah.
yeah, I like that.
And it's one that you can customize a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool. Let's do it.
cool.
Okay. Nice. Well, I think we're ready then. Are we ready?
Okay, so engage launch sequence, Mary.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds podcast.
Nope. Outtake.
Outtake. It's
You
the
didn't
epic
say epic.
podcast. You're right. I totally did it wrong. We're
Unless you don't want to
epic.
be epic today. I mean,
No,
that's
no,
fine.
we should be epic. We should be epic. Okay, let me try again. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds epic podcast.
Come join us and get cuddly, get gaming, get nerdy,
And get
nurtured.
nurtured. Awesome. So, hello everybody. This is our episode 3 of the Nurture Nerd podcast. I'm pretty excited that we got this far, actually. Yeah, thanks, Blaze. That was a lovely conversation. Good.
Really fun.
Yeah.
This is my first official podcast, just so you know, ever.
Mm,
What?
Ever.
Congratulations, we're so honored to be your first.
yeah.
Yes, the Cuddle Sanctuary got my first Facebook Live. So
Mm.
Matt, I got to wear a costume. I was Hakuna Matata. And I was
Cool.
doing interviews too. So I got interviewed. We had costume changes, and then I was doing an interview wearing it.
Mm.
That's awesome. That gives me an idea for next podcast or maybe the one after. Is I like if I want to share a nerdy thing, I can share my Halloween costume, which was a cuddle bug with my wings, my rainbow wings.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes, please. That'd be great.
Right. Well, is there anything else you guys need from me? Because I need to.
You're welcome to go. You're not a
I think we're
captive.
good. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think we're
Thank
done.
you
We
so
just
much
like
for
to
your time.
congratulate each other
Yeah.
afterwards, you know.
Yeah, great job, you guys. Yeah, thank you
Good to
so
have you
much.
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I was
Aw.
doing like asymmetrically.
Well, the heart is technically asymmetric, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
it also
is.
doesn't look like this. So
I can't even. Yeah, it looks more like that.
looks like a fist kind of
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah, it is like
For long. Well, I think for a song, I'm actually classically trained. I've done opera, and I don't make stuff up. I don't go by ear. I need like sheet music,
okay.
something written, or then I can sing it.
Yeah, that was why I was trying to. I did make like I wrote out the notes for that like little short melody I sent out before.
Okay.
And I don't have, that's the thing is like except for my piano, all of my other music stuff is still in storage. So I don't have my staff paper to actually like make it look
Ah.
pretty. It looked pretty grade schooly, but yeah, like I want it to be something that we can engage with. And
Okay.
so it's good to know that you are classically trained as well and can read music. And I don't know about anyone else in the group. But at least you and I, like we're
Yeah.
on the same page with that.
Is that your background with the training, music training?
Is what my background?
Yeah. What is your background? I guess is what I meant.
Oh, so I have a bachelor's of science in environmental engineering, but I've been doing music since I was 9. And I started with the recorder in like elementary school. That was just everyone did it. But
Uh-huh.
then I started taking piano lessons, and then a couple of years later, guitar lessons.
Okay.
And then I started playing flute in middle school, and then I joined choir, and I've been doing choir since middle school. I did it in college as well. They have an
Okay.
amazing music program at Cal Poly, and that was really where I
Nice.
started to get I consider that to be the bulk of my classical training, really is my
Inquire.
experience
Yeah.
with that music program.
Cool. Yeah, I did flute in middle school, and I did marching band in high school. That should be my geeky thing. I
Yes.
actually have my marching band letter jacket still.
That's amazing. Please share
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get my flute out of storage then so I can show like, look, I play too, but or I
Flute.
used to
Yeah.
play. Yeah, so I got to the point where I had to choose between band and choir. And that
Mm.
same year they started to make it a requirement that if you're in band, you have to do marching band. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do choir then.
I actually loved marching band. That was my identity through my 4 years of high school. Totally. Um, yeah, and then I started doing piano like when I was a senior in high school. Actually, I was a late piano coming to the piano, but then I decided I loved it so much. I actually was in the piano major program at Weber State here in Ogden in Utah.
What? I had no
Yeah, I know.
idea. Okay.
And I actually did not finish a major, but I finished a piano performance minor. So I have a music minor from college.
That's my
And
one big regret is I
yeah.
didn't finish my minor in college. I didn't get
Mhm.
a chance to. So
Yeah. But I did choirs, and then after I graduated, I mostly did singing. I got into choirs. I did the symphony chorus here with our professional Utah Symphony, and then I got into the Utah Opera. Then I sang with the Utah Opera for 18 years. So,
what? You sang in
yeah.
an opera for 18 years? We
Yep.
have to do music together, Mary.
I know, yeah.
I love opera.
That's going to be
Davion loves opera too.
Do you?
He
Okay.
requested Nessun Dorma from me as one
Oh,
of our one-on-one virtual session offerings.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful song for sure.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, we did Turandot 6 or 7 years ago, I think. That's a huge show. Huge show. Ah, it was so fun though. That was one of the highlights. Yeah. I was thinking that maybe I could sing like what is it? It's the Star Trek. Oh,
I'll
Yes.
make it extra ready.
I don't want to get even close to like having to worry about copyright infringement though.
true.
So
Yeah, you're right.
so I'm like, we should just create our own melody and then nobody can say anything to us.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, I do have staff paper if you want to, I don't know, shoot me something I can write on it and
Yeah, I could
scan it
just like
for you.
write the names of the notes, E flat, D, whatever.
Sure. You can work it out.
I could
Well,
take
I
a
mean,
picture of my
yeah, if
dorky
you,
one. It's all messed up.
I could probably transcribe it if you have it, you have it recorded, right, in the music.
Yeah, and I have like
You
I
have
wrote
the
out the
notes,
staff
yeah.
and the notes and stuff, but it's
Oh,
just not
okay.
on staff
Yeah.
paper, so it looks
Oh,
like all
sure.
grade school.
That'd be great. I can help you with that probably.
Cool. Yeah, it's really short. It's only like 3 measures, 3 or 4
Hmm.
measures. So
Okay.
yeah, we should expand on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely nerd out about music for sure.
But I'm so glad to know you did opera because I was trying to make it
Mhm.
sound like really epic, like an epic adventure theme.
Ah, mhm.
So and now that I know like you have that experience, like we can both bring that to it, hopefully.
Yeah. I have a super loud voice. I was like being really quiet just now. If you really
Me
want me to
too.
sing out, I'm like
I'm usually really
big.
shy and quiet with talking, but like with singing, like I can be pretty loud. So
Okay. Yeah,
awesome.
we
We're
gotta
both
figure something
powerful
out there.
singing ladies.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to use that in here. I'm not sure. To me, it kind of doesn't. I don't really see how it fits yet, but I'm sure we can figure that out.
Well, I keep saying that everyone's a nerd about something and we all need nurturing and that like all forms of nerdiness are welcome. It's just that like
Mhm.
we are like geared toward it's like tailored towards gamer nerds, but really like
Mhm.
we can nerd out about anything we want. You nerded out about creating t-shirts. Like
Yep.
it can be anything.
Yeah, and also
So
a lot of video games always employ epic music, and what's more epic than
Mhm.
opera?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
And another kind of nerdy that we already mentioned but didn't mention in this part of the conversation is being a choir nerd or band nerd. Like we could bring in somebody who's a nerd in that arena.
Nurture
Sure.
Nerd Band Camp.
Yeah. This one
Yeah.
time at Nurture Nerds Band Camp.
Yes. Yes, please. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yep.
Unity.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Mm.
Mm,
Okay.
yummy.
I'm nurtured.
Yes.
Fully
I'm feeling
post-
complete.
nurtured.
Hmm?
Oh, you like post nurtured.
Yeah. Post nurturing.
That's right. Yep. It's the post nurturing and the what do they call that when you have your
Aftercare.
postmortem after an event and you talk about it so you're complete.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, well, thanks you guys. I appreciate it. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a rehearsal one.
Okay.
So start with the countdown and go into that first one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds Epic Podcast. Come join us and get
And-
cuddly, get gaming, get nerdy, and get nurtured. I said all of it. I'm sorry.
You said all of it.
That's going in the outtake reel.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds Epic Podcast.
Come join us and get cuddly, get gaming, get nerdy, and get nurtured.
Okay, all set?
I love it.
And then Alyssa, why don't you take the first introduction then? Too, because
And then the next episode,
Yeah,
we'll have
okay.
to switch it back
Okay.
around.
yeah, we'll switch every time.
Okay,
I like that. I think that feels more equal to me.
Cool.
Is that
awesome.
okay?
Yeah, I didn't think of it, like it didn't occur to me as something that made us unequal before, but I like switching up, so
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay. Crystal, do you have any questions or any things you'd like to ask or share before we start?
Well, it sounds like you guys have put a lot of work into this, and I'm really grateful to be a part of it. I'm really excited, and I mean, again, just hearing even your beginning, discussions here, it's really amazing. I can see that there's a lot of love and effort in there. So thank you so much for having me. I'm
You're
happy to be.
I
We're
see
on-
this like open door next to you, and there's like a creepy closet or something. No, on the other side. I'm
On
just
the other
like, who's
side,
in
yeah.
There's a lot of toys here too. There's a lot of toys. It almost is like, oh look, there it is, a little simpler. I
Oh,
like it.
yeah. That looks better. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
trying
no,
to go
it's coming back.
background.
Yeah,
What?
It's coming
Oh
back.
my God,
It's
hold on.
haunted.
Oh,
It's haunted by gravity.
no.
I think it's a Care Bear trying to escape.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny when it happens in the middle, like just starts opening. It's gonna happen. It's definite.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
one of
So I
those,
wore the shirt again, so I could talk about it this time.
Oh, talk about
I
awkward.
realized I had a
Cool.
nerdy shirt too, and I never said anything. And I was like, "What is wrong with me?"
I finally have a shirt that says "I love nerds." I should have wore that one. That's like the best. I'm gonna have to find it.
I'm wearing my Rick and Morty shirt.
That's awesome. Too bad no one will see it.
I know.
Except
I was
us.
thinking. I wore my Hensma, which is like a really cool like symbol. And I was like,
Mm.
oh, I see it in here.
I'm just wearing my Pooh Bear jacket this time.
I love it. Pooh Bear's classic. It's classic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you all good set, Crystal?
Well, I feel pretty good. I did look over the questions. Of course, I will do a fair amount of winging it, and I'm definitely the type that will talk too much. You're welcome to stop me at any point.
Good.
Shut up, Crystal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're done.
You're done. We don't want to hear from you anymore.
Goodbye. Why did we even ask her here? Oh, right.
Because she's cool, maybe.
Yeah. See, like we
So we're
want
gonna have
you
to give
to
a pass
talk
on
and
that
be
for
you.
Mhm. No,
But yeah,
that's
no-
the point.
no-
That's the point, to hear you talk and be,
Oh.
tell us all about
Yeah.
you. So
I love it.
Absolutely, well put, Mary. I
Yeah,
mean,
you don't have to perform. Like, just be
Hmm.
you.
oh,
Yeah.
We
invite-
are.
Yep.
Sometimes,
We
sometimes
just invite organic conversation.
Yeah.
I think really that appeals to people more because there's so many shows out there that are really
Mhm.
fake already. If they wanted that, they could go to one of those.
True.
I agree.
Okay, Mary, is there anything that you'd like to ask or say before we start?
I think I'm good.
Awesome.
Oh, I have something I need to do. Okay.
Oh, and who's doing cuddle of the week and cuddle of the episode and who's doing cuddle
Oh, true. Yeah.
of the episode?
Shoot. Yeah.
You got your shirt on, so I'm guessing that's you, Alyssa. And then
Okay, so we're switching again. So Mary, you're doing cuddle of
Am I doing cuddle?
and I'm doing
Okay.
nerdy thing. Is that what we're doing?
I like to do nerdy thing every time too.
We
I
could just
don't-
both do one every
We
time.
could just both do one when we feel like it. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I actually have a cool story that is a nerdy thing. So, and it's a teaser for our next guest. So I'm kind of excited to tell
yay.
it.
All right.
So,
as for the cuddle of the episode, if you still get lost there, there's some in the list. They should be on the ones I sent you. On
The cuddles, yeah, I
yeah,
added.
yeah.
I think I added
Well, let's
one.
just talk about it when we get there, and maybe
Oh,
something
no.
Crystal says will get us there.
What do
Mount
we-
Vernon.
Okay, at the end at number 9, it said mention neutered nerds, so I just fixed
Oh.
the typo. Oh no.
In my defense, I was up very late at night.
No, it's all good. See, this is why I like not having to be PDF, because then I can fix the typos and
Mhm.
stuff, or like add something or change something if we need to. All right,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
What's that?
Yeah, I think we can just play the cuddle by ear when we get there.
Awesome.
All right,
Okay.
countdown.
Good?
Okay.
All right,
Alyssa,
Everybody ready?
initiate countdown.
makes me think of that song. 4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below. Okay, now for real. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds Epic Podcast.
Come join us and get cuddly, get gaming, get nerdy, and get nurtured.
Hi, I'm Alyssa, also known as the IRL support main. I am a cuddle therapy practitioner and a gamer nerd. And I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Mary.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Everybody
Crystal, for being here.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. You guys are awesome.
Cool.
I feel like we got the best of both worlds, like a full amount of cuddling and a full amount of gaming and nerdiness. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
We didn't get to ask you about like your martial arts, and I'm kind of sad about that. But
I think
But,
she
you know, like-
touched on it a little bit.
All day about it.
yeah, you did a bit. But like maybe because there's just so much there, we could do like follow-up interview sometime in the future.
Sure.
Definitely.
And just talk about things that we didn't this time. So
Yeah.
I can talk about games all day, martial arts all day. I'm really like weird about both of those. So.
yeah, and if we end up doing I should say when we end up doing the stream, like then we can be like, hey, community, what questions do you want to ask Crystal? And then
Mhm.
that could generate our next interview.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very open to
Yeah.
that. I think it seems like such a wonderful like opportunity, I think, to connect with people virtually,
Mhm.
and something that I'm very much learning about, very much excited to learn more and be more able to. I wouldn't say I'm the most technologically awesome, even though I can rock video games. So thank you guys.
Mm,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I really liked the little teasers and outtakes you were doing. I think that's fun to give
Yeah.
people a taste.
And I really like that little, like that really short one that you're like, welcome to Nurtured Nerds with the little plushie. I thought that was adorable. And
Oh,
it
I
gave
missed
me
that
this
one.
idea to do like a Nurtured Nerds like puppet show almost of like, of just like you could have we could if anybody's crafty, I'm kind of crafty, like we could make little puppets of video game characters and like do do little like puppet shows or something as part of our, because we're trying to find like video content to offer. Like that's
Yeah.
an idea I
That's
just thought
such a
of.
good idea. I like the puppies.
And Crystal's
have-
actually one of our candidates for video content contributor.
Nice.
Yeah.
The more the
Oh,
merrier.
totally.
Really, the more the merrier. So
Yeah. I think the puppets idea is pretty cool. I know somebody that does like consent puppets where she like tries to teach consent via puppets. So like I think
yeah, exactly. It could be a great way to illustrate boundaries and consent and just playfulness and not
definitely.
having to take it so seriously. Like we could even illustrate scenarios where somebody does something, the other person's like, I didn't like that. And then it's like, oh, thank you for telling me. Like,
Yeah.
like I want you to be comfortable too.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
I think
idea.
really wholesome, and because there's so much non-wholesome stuff on the internet, it's like the thought of making
Mhm.
wholesome content just like makes my heart warm.
No,
That
I
sounds
agree.
great.
Cool.
That'd be
Yeah, I
fun.
had some ideas about that too. That was very similar to what you're describing, like having these little, because I got these stuffed animals to sort of demonstrate positions, and if
Mhm.
I could get some people to do like voiceover work, and I could have like a little screen card that says the position or says the cuddle etiquette rule, and then it would show the stuffed animals sort of demoing it, and then we could have like these sounds, like Mary recorded a sound for me of a relaxed awe. So I think that would be perfect to put in there, something like that.
Yeah, I think the noise we were talking about, like the doors from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the doors on that ship where it's like,
Yeah. There you go. You got a couple more sound bites there. Yeah. No, you guys are better than I
Hey.
am. There she is. Hi. We were just discussing. Oh, she's not connected to audio yet.
Well, it's good to meet visually.
And now you're still muted, honey. We can't hear you.
Okay.
There you go. Now.
Make sure to rename yourself unless you're cool with it showing Scott.
No, it's fine. I had to use his
Oh, yeah, I need to
computer.
rename myself.
I know. I need a cool name for me with you guys.
I'm so sorry. I was like ready to go, and then technical difficulties.
It's okay. We were just discussing if you do want to sing us a song or not in the podcast, because I was like, if she doesn't, we probably should just not ask that question.
I mean, I don't know. It's just so funny, right? I mean, it's like, it's just always sort of awkward when someone's like, sing a song, and you're like,
Sing us a
"But
song. I know. That's what I said. I'm like, I hate it when people ask me that. Oh, you're a singer. Sing me something. Okay.
Oh, it's like if
Especially-
you say you speak a language and they're like, say something in that language. And you're just like, what?
I know.
I mean, I can if you really want me to, but it has to be like you said, something without any copyright, so it's kind of limited. I'm like, I don't even know.
True. Yeah, like what would you do?
Yeah, or something that's original.
I finally like made myself learn the Mad song from Lucia, and that's what I sing usually when people ask me that. So
Wow.
it usually goes over pretty well. But I don't know how well it would work on a, and again, copyright and whatnot.
Another option, if you're okay with this, Alyssa Powers, is we could just put your link to a couple of your music videos in a description, if you're cool.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
that's fine. Sure.
Mhm.
'Cause
Yep.
I don't know. I accidentally have 2 YouTube channels, and I don't know how, but I've got one has me singing with Mary. So
Oh, are we in there
yeah,
together?
the Divalicious night is there.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I need to go find that.
So I think what you can do is you go into one channel. Well, you could do it with both, but you go into one channel and you like make the other channel an associated. When you go into a channel on YouTube and there's the tabs at the top, it's like about, videos, uploads, whatever, and then there's channels. One tab says channels, and so that you could associate those two channels to each
Yeah,
other.
I need to do that. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't sat down to figure it out. But that's learning to associating them. That's what I should look for. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trying to look up. Maybe you should link it to me, Mary. I was trying to look up that song you're talking about because I'm like, I want to learn it too.
Oh, the Mad song? Yeah, I have the sheet music. I can send it over to you.
Oh, sweet.
So it starts with Il Dolce Suono are the words.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
I'll
just
have to
known
listen to that later.
as the Mad song because she comes out in her all bloody wedding dress and stings it.
The Carrie song.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun fact, isn't that what they use at the beginning or in the beginning of the musical number in Fifth Element? Pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is. Mhm.
There's a
That's
nerdy
totally
opera
fitting.
tie-over.
Yep. She starts with that, and then she goes into the, what do they call it? She's called the Fifth Element aria or something. Thing today. So
And thank you for that.
So my nerdy thing is just that music mix, and I picked
Okay.
Lap of Luxury for the cuddle position if you're okay with that.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, I'll let you take it because nothing was really coming to me for
Okay.
that. So,
Well, I mean, I can just let you say, "Oh, I have it. It's Lap of Luxury." Like you can do that. I don't
oh,
care. So
I don't even, you know what? I'm not even sure I know what lap of luxury is. I
all right,
don't know all
cool,
the
cool.
names of the positions. So,
Yeah, I brought the monkeys.
And they have
Actually, I
Okay.
want to test this out before we start. I want
okay.
to see if it's possible to actually
Yeah.
have them
This is the
visible and like
list.
demo it.
We're talking about the cuddle position of the week.
I think if you keep them close to your body, they become more visible.
Yeah.
How the process works. Alyssa Powers, is there any particular way you'd like to be referred to as far as your quote unquote nerdiness goes? Are you comfortable with being referred to as a gamer nerd, a theater nerd, a music nerd?
I'm just sort of generally nerdy, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know unless you really would prefer to refer to me as one particular, I just sort of fall into basically all those categories.
Just if you are okay being called that.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you comfortable? Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, good.
And
And
it's just like, sorry.
Oh, I was just trying to think if you had your avatar name or something you might like to use since we have two Alyssas here.
Well, the problem is I have several. So my friends on Guild Wars just call me Liz.
Liz. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
My aunt used to call me that.
Liz. So
you can just say Alyssa Powers. I don't know. You can just say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're asking what do you want us to say?
Well, so that there's no confusion between the two Alyssas, which is, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's the thing. Nobody calls me much else other than either Alyssa or Liz. So you can just call me Liz, I guess, if that makes it easy.
First thing I noticed, as opposed to the hands moving around. That's cool.
We should probably get started.
Yeah. Let's get started because we've got a deadline at.
I'm so sorry.
So Mary, are you going first?
Okay. Why don't you go first?
Okay. Cool.
Alyssa, that'd be good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Nurtured Nerds Epic Podcast.
Come join us and get cuddly, get gamey, get nerdy, and get nurtured. Hi,
I'm
Alyssa.
Alyssa, one of two on this call today, aka the IRL support main. I am a virtual and in-person cuddle therapy practitioner. Although I have not been having in-person sessions, thank you for joining us for your daily dose or weekly dose of nurturing. See you on the next episode.
Next time. Bye.
Yay, we did it.
Yay.
Cool.
That was great.
Really good. We made perfect time with like a minute or two to spare.
Oh, good, because I was skipping all over, but yeah, it just didn't.
We didn't ask a lot of the cuddle related questions because as like you were saying, Mary, like we wanted to get more into the nerdiness.
Yeah, I really did feel like I wanted to do more of the gaming this time. So yeah.
And I feel like you just had more to share about that. And that's perfect. Like we want to be talking about the things that you are excited to share about. So
yeah, I don't know. Alyssa, did you have a favorite cuddle position? You're sad we didn't ask you that question.
I wouldn't have known what to say.
I wouldn't have known what to call it.
Yeah, I could be like, well, if I sit like that.
And then he does this thing with his leg, and then like we're squeezing each other, and
Well, I would like to add that if you feel called to join our Nurture Nerds community, we could have like a raffle someday where we send you a free copy of the Cuddle Sutra, which will give you a
that would be a great raffle prize. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun. I have a Cuddle Sutra, and that's I don't know.
Alternatively, you can just find the PDF if you Google it, the Cuddle Sutra.
Or you could watch Cuddle Sanctuary's channel. Usually they demonstrate a lot of cuddle positions on there, and
Mhm.
we plan on doing
Yeah.
that too on our channel in the near future.
That's something actually I kind of think we should talk about sometime, because there are cuddlers that are very focused on positions, and I am not one of them.
I think Samantha Hess is a bit,
Yeah, I think
and then
she is.
definitely like Cuddle
Mhm.
Sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
Cuddlist is not, and that's
Yeah.
great. Like I love
Mhm.
that they're not. You need to learn
Yeah.
these positions and what they're called.
Yeah.
You can be very open and creative and
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's nice to know some positions, but I think it's organic. It's like you figure them out. You don't really
Yeah,
need
I
a
mean,
book.
that's why I like to have the monkeys, because we don't have to know the
Mhm.
names. It's just like, just show me what you're wanting and I'll tell you if I'm a
Mhm.
yes to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
That's
or I
great.
can show you my idea for, what
Mhm.
you're saying you want and see if it's actually, if we're on the same
Mhm.
page.
Yeah.
So,
But that'd be a good discussion at some point to talk about the differences in the cuddle world of what we do. But Alyssa Powers, thank you so much for sharing your gaming stuff. And I actually was going to tell you that I got my old Mac out, and Ray actually fixed it up for me so that it works again. And my Guild Wars 2 is on there.
heck
So
yeah.
I think I got up to like level 40 with my characters because I was trying to play for her sake, and but then I gave it up. So I was like, I got to get back in that game now. My Mac is working, and see if I can maybe it'll resonate for me more this time.
If you have an account, you can download it on any computer.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that.
That's
have to
definitely
be.
our game of the episode, right? Guild Wars.
Yeah, Guild Wars 2, that's your game. But yeah, maybe you can come on and, pull me along as a
Yeah,
noob
I'll
again.
send you some gold. I'll take you on some dungeons.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alyssa Powers.
Yeah,
for-
thank you.
Yeah.
I hope that, that's sort of what you wanted. I don't know.
That was better than I thought it would be, actually, because you're amazing.
Okay.
I shouldn't be surprised because I know this. She's sticking her tongue out at me. I saw that.
You didn't see anything.
I
Oh,
didn't see
sure,
it,
sure.
so it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
It's not recorded or anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We don't use that kind of thing for outtakes.
No. Certainly do not.
Hmm.
What was that?
I would do anything Mary said, so I
Yeah. Well, what was that scene you said that you were from Final Fantasy, that character you played, and then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some opera or something?
Mhm.
I don't know. It could
That
be
was
cool.
the
Like
Nine
I was
Nights.
just thinking like we could be reenacting famous scenes from games that people love. So
Oh,
I
that
don't know.
might be interesting.
Yeah. Or just like reenacting scenes that we make up, but it's just like characters from the games they love. And it's like, what if these characters cuddled or something? I don't know. What would they be like if it was just not at the cutscene, just random like
Mm.
non-plot point stuff that happened in the
Just
story?
to have some fun nerdy content.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fanfic cuddles.
Fanfic cuddles.
Please, Nurture Nerds, send us your fanfic
Oh,
of
man.
cuddling.
Who do you think should be cuddling that never has?
Yeah. I'm just picturing like
Mm.
Sephiroth in World of Warcraft. Just like the most unlikely person.
Like-
work.
Like, I don't know, like Worf and who? I don't know. Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like Picard needs more cuddles.
who?
Picard.
Oh, Picard.
He needs more cuddles.
He does, and he'd be a good cuddler.
Yeah.
How
I'd
about a
cuddle him any day.
Stormtrooper and an Ewok?
What?
A stormtrooper and an Ewok.
Stormtrooper and an
Oh,
Ewok.
Sephiroth isn't from World of
Could
Warcraft. They're
happen.
from Final Fantasy.
I
See, I
see.
don't know these fictional universes. Like, I can't. I need to
But
know the
that's
lingo.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anything else we
Good
need to
episode.
say?
I feel complete.
I feel complete.
Okay, thank you for another great episode.
But then that's what also makes it safe to ask. So you should always ask. Always keep putting it out there,
Yeah, yeah.
and definitely don't
But like,
stop
is there
doing that.
negotiation in theater and like rehearsing and like how scenes work, or is it just like the director's like you have to do it this way, and just
Depends.
Or is it a mix kind of?
I think it's becoming more of a comfort level. Like I think that people are more aware of that now. And in the
Mhm.
past, I think it's been more of like, okay, now do this. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever been in a position where they've said, do you feel comfortable? I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have. And that's good. So just progress is being made
Mhm.
in all sorts of areas, I guess.
I think there are some directors who are like that. You will just do it this way.
Yeah.
But I think there are a lot more.
Just kidding.
What?
Don't work with those ones.
Yeah, don't work with those ones. Exactly.
Well, there can almost be like this desperation of like, I finally got a job and I want to
Mhm.
keep it and I want to have like stuff to put on my resume. And
Yeah.
so I don't know.
That's why it's nice to do community theater because, like, I'm a volunteer. You better be nice to me. I can walk out.
Yes.
Doing this for fun, and if it's not fun,
Yeah, right now there's a big scandal. I mean, I don't know if Mary and Alyssa Powers, if you're familiar, but Josh Wyndon is like taking a lot of heat right now from how he's treated the actors. He's from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and
Oh
Firefly.
yes.
Oh,
No, I
Joss
did.
Whedon?
Joss
Josh
Whedon.
Whedon, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I had no idea.
I
Yeah, so
didn't
he
hear
had a
about that.
big controversy over the way he's treated his actors and actresses
Oh dear.
currently.
Which makes me sad because he's done a lot of stuff I like.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
exactly.
He's
It's so
done
hard.
such good work. Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of been something that's changed with the internet being more and more prolific every day too. Is like we get to learn all these dirty secrets about these creators that we really like the things they created. And
Yeah,
just
that's kind of
having
sad.
to grapple with that.
Hmm. I
So
think
is everybody
the good artistic people will always want feedback and they won't want their people to be doing something that's truly uncomfortable in their character. But there does come a moment when you have to make a choice and say, no, we're going to go this direction. So, but that's kind of the same with everything in life, right? The way that we work with groups, there has to be somebody in charge that makes the final choice.
okay? So are we all feeling all post nurtured?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
post nurtured.
Any specific notes, podcast notes you'd like to mention before we close?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
I want to talk to Alyssa Powers some more though, because she's my girl.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go, but
Okay.
I'll
See you guys.
I don't know how to like I guess
Oh,
I
well,
could just
that
minimize
will
the window.
that will end the whole thing, won't it? If you leave, I thought we could stay on, but you're right.
No, well also I could just stop the recording. Here, I'll stop the recording.